Kanye West, Donda.
Talk about it.
You listened to the whole thing, right? How many times?
Multiples.
Multiple times?
Yeah. I sat with it because it was a while ago now.
It's a while ago, yeah. On first, did you listen to any of his shows that he had?
Mm-mm.
Any of those live shows? Any leaks or anything like that? Also,
when the album comes out, I listen.
Okay. What was your overall first listen impression?
First listen, it was terrible.
I agree.
First listen, I was upset.
Yeah.
There was like 3 that I liked, and mostly it was Fivio. First of all, Fivio Foreign had the best shit on there. Fivio Foreign killed it.
Okay.
Whoever named Vory is, who I don't know, Vory. I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Okay.
Then I was upset because everybody else I feel like was hamstrung. My man from Griselda, hamstrung. I feel like you couldn't curse on the album. Everybody who I liked who was on the album couldn't really go off. They were hamstrung. They were cuffed by. Cool. So I calmed down. It was by myself in the car. And then I gave it time. And then I heard bits and pieces. And I heard it on shuffle. So I went one time through regular. And then I just let it go on shuffle. Okay. For some reason, it started winning me over on shuffle, loud in the car. And then hearing it out, it started to win me over. I got to about 9-10 songs. Out of I don't know why he did the part 2s. The part 2s were just the same as the part 1, but like with one extra verse. So I don't count those part 2s. So it's like 26 songs minus those 4 is like 22 songs. I just compressed the part 2s as one thing.
Yeah.
Because he didn't change anything about it. He just added an extra verse and made it a home song. I'm confused. I don't try to understand Kanye. He's, Kanye.
Well, I think it comes down to clearances and songs. Like those songs were made and then they added verses and all that.
So it had to get re-cleared?
It had to get re-cleared probably. It had to get mixed separately. And there's so many things.
Well, whatever the reason, I just put them together in my head.
Plus also streaming. Now it's all based on streaming. So
that's why there's so many songs.
So many songs. That's why every artist, yeah.
I don't understand the music industry now, how it is. So out of 22 songs, I think 10 that I like saved or that I put a check mark next to.
I actually agree with you.
10 out of 21. So 10 out of 21.
Well, I think your number is higher than mine, but
around 9 or 10 songs.
Yeah.
Out of 26. There's 22 if you
honestly, I would say 7 or 8. The way I listen to music, right? Because it's subjective.
How you do it. I think it is important how you digest it.
It's first of all is like if I think it's an absolute classic, it's something that I'll always listen to no matter what. And there's very few albums that are like that. Like Illmatic is classic beyond doubt.
1 through 12, whatever.
1 through 12, no skips. You can listen to any time and it's stood the test of time.
Okay.
Right? Then there's other songs that are in the moment that I like, that I know they're not going to be forever, but I like it right now. Then there's songs that I like specifically for certain reasons.
That's good. Like when I like that tier.
When I'm playing sports or whatever, or I'm in the car, at a party, stuff like that, it's good. But it's still good, And then there's something that's, I think I classify them as filler tracks. They're just in there just to make the album, to make it an album. Mm-hmm. And they're throwaways. Like I'll listen to it once. If the beat is not even good, like it is, the beat is the last thing. Like the lyrics, I like lyrics more over beats. Mm-hmm. If the lyrics are good, if the beat is good, at least I can salvage the song.
That's true.
Okay. Because it also comes free. Well, back in the day, you used to do freestyles on hot beats. So maybe I'll find a Jadakiss verse on that beat, and I would like that. Yeah. Whatever. When I can't classify any of those in any of those categories, I say it's trash, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Just because it's my opinion. Mm-hmm. Some other people might like it, and I'm not saying it's not good. Because to making this,
you think it's trash?
Yeah,
just leave it at that.
I have a respect for the people that make this. Like it's obviously incredible. Now, listening to Kanye the first through, it didn't get me at all. Mm-hmm. I was like, the intro was annoying.
Mm-hmm. That Donda.
Yeah, I was like, all right, I see what he's doing. This is like some cult shit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I like it.
And then the Jay-Z verse came out. Like, okay. First of all, how I think of Kanye, you do like that. I like Kanye. Mm-hmm. I don't like his off the mic stuff, but to me, he's like Tarantino. Mm-hmm. Like he has 10 albums. I think he has 10 albums. He's probably more, but yes, Tarantino is gonna have like 10 movies, and every one is different, and they're all build up, and they're all different, and they're all classics.
But they're all Tarantino.
They're all Tarantino style.
They're all Kanye.
Kanye West, his albums.
That's a good cop.
Are very good.
That's a good comp.
And I like Kanye. I had to go back and look at his catalog too. He does have a lot of features on his albums.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about it because you think of the hits, like a lot of solo things. I wouldn't go as far as saying like it's a DJ Khaled album.
Yeah, no, that's excessive.
Where it's all features, obviously, because Khaled doesn't rap. But it could be like that. Mm-hmm. There's been rap albums where it's just pure features and they're just living off the feature thing. Mm-hmm. At first I equated it to Cruel Summer. You know, where it was like a Kanye album, but it had tons of features.
Like, wasn't that a good music technically album?
I think it was, but it said Kanye West Presents. I don't know if it counted, but it had way more Kanye West. Yeah. But it felt like this. Mm-hmm. Well, tons of features of the current mood of hip hop, sprinkled in with Jay-Z, obviously, and they had a bunch of guys that I don't really fuck with, but whatever. Mm-hmm. Now, listening through the album the first time, a lot of the songs sounded the same to me, and a lot of these verses, I didn't know the artist, honestly. Like,
and then he didn't put them.
Well, I relabeled everything because I have to know who's
on it, who's the feature,
who's on it.
Yeah.
Like Jerry told me, like he doesn't do that because they like to be surprised and all that. I get that thing, but if it's good, I want to look who it is. That
yeah, I don't want to look a surprise.
Yeah, So it had some standout, like The Weeknd. I like The Weeknd. Killed it. Jay Electronica had a nice verse. The Locks had a.
Of course, they had to throw them on there.
Of course, right after the verses. Then
that was a good move, though. That was a fire move.
But Sheik Luch, incredible verse. Yeah. Everybody. And then listening to again, like 13, 14 songs retained, and listening to the third time, I got a 7 or 8 will stand the test for me. Overall, it had like 3 really good songs and about 5. Okay. Rotation. So if he shortened the album, if it was a regular album before streaming and it was only like 8 or 10 songs, I would say it's absolutely incredible. But
so what we need, Jared?
I would live right now 27 songs. My opinion is for streaming to get the numbers up. There's so many fillers on this.
Yep. Exactly. I wanted to say I saved it to the end. If this song was 12, if this album was 12 songs, this shit is this shit is a hitter.
It's as good as his other album.
His other, I'm saying not like hip hop. I'm saying it's a Kanye classic. Is you could put it up with his other joints. If it's 12 songs, and he picked the 12 that they're supposed to pick, this song is bananas. But like you said, there's 4. For me, I got 4 that I like ride, that are on my playlist that I ride.
Yeah.
And then the other 5 are like, okay, that's cool. I fuck with that. Like, oh, like that's Kanye. Like, there's a couple songs I was like, oh, that's Kanye. Like he got me. Like Kanye came back.
Yeah, he had some good.
The beats are wild, and he's so grandiose. Like, I love how big. Pause. I love how big it is.
Well,
like
he always had like.
That's what I'm saying. That's
like
Kanye.
His production in the beginning wasn't basic at all ever.
Never.
But it was more contained. Now he has full access to orchestras, choirs, and all that stuff, and he's doing full things, and I appreciate that.
Because I know he does that. Like
a lot of this shit was carrying over to the next one.
Yeah,
like it was just standing.
It was a lot. It was
It was too much. Because I was re-listening, like Life of Pablo was his last one that was like, all right, it felt like Kanye. Yeah. My Dark Twisted, that's classic, pivotal, peak, prime Kanye.
Yeah.
This is towards the end of his prime. He still got it.
I think it's like not a comeback, but his last 2 albums, this is so much better. Like, this is finally some Kanye in there.
Yeah. But what is the last album? The Jesus is King?
Right? Yeah. Something like that. With the
had
Montana
that one
Sky.
song in there. Yeah, that was complete classic. Which I mean, well, not complete classic, but it felt like a classic Kanye song.
What?
What's that song?
I liked Everything We Need. To me, I still listen to that. That's the one song I kept off that.
I'm not good with
All
Follow
Mine.
God. It was Follow God.
Oh, so I think so. The All Mine, Everything You Need, and Follow God. I have 3 songs.
Yeah, those are 3 that I have saved on that. That felt like traditional Kanye.
But this whole album,
and it was a short album too.
But this, I think this smashes that. I think I was like, oh, Kanye snuck through.
Yeah, but it was just too much, like I said.
But no, my final note was that if it was 12 albums, if it was 12 songs, 11 songs, this would hit. And I think I have the same kind of review for Loverboy.
Oh, we're not talking about that. That's a separate
Loverboy's
thing.
next.
That's a separate thing.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, as far as Kanye, I would say it's not his worst album, but it's in the bottom tier of his albums, of his catalog.
Yeah.
But it's just an incredible catalog. So yeah, it's
not
hard.
fair. Yeah.
It's not the best.
But still, if it's still those songs hit, I don't want that to get lost. I want there to be like an asterisk, like, oh yeah, this album might be number 7 of 10, but if it was shorter, it'd be in the top 3, not bottom 3.
You speaking facts. This is what he put out. This is what it is.
I just don't want it to get lost because we're talking about music and opinion. I just wanted my asterisk to put it on the album. I'm gonna put it at, let's say if it's 10, I'll put it at the 7th of 10 albums. But
yeah, that's why I put it 8.
But there should be an asterisk that.
Let's see,
if it was 12 albums,
this is how he presented it. This is
I know it sucks.
the thing.
Poor guy.
But so overall, what do you rate it? We'll do out of 100 for music, I guess. What would you rate quickly down the list? College Dropout.
College Dropout got to be like a 93.
93. Okay, I put it 85.
Okay, I'm usually higher than you.
Late Registration. I put that at 90. I think he stepped it up in the second one.
I saw, maybe I went too high on the first one. We're rating as I feel like if like Illmatic is 100 or whatever, or whatever it is, or we're just rating out of Kanye's albums.
Both.
Because I'm confused. I confused myself.
Well, in his catalog, well, overall, it doesn't matter. This is your
Right.
playlist.
Yeah, I think
You want your opinion, not
Right,
relating to everything. You can relate it to whatever.
So I said
you want.
93. Then he went up to 94.
Okay.
It was slightly better.
Graduation. I think it was his
down.
best album. That's my favorite album for some reason.
Yeah, I would go down to a 91 for Graduation. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was a 95, basically, because there was no skips in that. That was the first one that had no skips.
I bought that one.
I bought that one. It was cardboard. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically Control. All right. So what do you?
Low 90s. So I'll give this damn, that's fucked up. 79, 80, 79, 80.
I'm giving it a 70.
Then I'll say 80.
You can say 80. Yeah. All right. I'll give it a 70 because it was good. It doesn't have a long-lasting effect like his other albums, but there is some good in there. Yeah, because that's how I gotta rate it.
Yeah, no, I'm staying strong at 80. I fuck with this.
What was your favorite track off the album?
Damn. Maybe. Okay. Jail. They go off. Maybe okay. Maybe Guess Who's Going to Jail Tonight. I screamed that shit in Miami.
I like that one. I like Jesus Lord.
Okay, or Jail. Probably a tie between one of those two. Those are the ones I save the most.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, the one with the Fivio's verse is probably my favorite verse.
Really?
Fivio Foreign. I don't know why well, I fuck with Fivio, that's why. But just he came on that song and I wasn't kind of, which one is it that Fivio was on? I wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why. Never mind. I take it back immediately.
Oh no, he's on 2 songs though. It's all Off the Grid too.
That's the one.
Okay.
That's the one that it starts stupid. It's like my kid.
Yeah.
Grid. Then
I think so. I don't remember the names of the songs.
I hated that shit. Oh, grid for my kid. And then Fivio came on. I was like, oh, this one's turning back to kill it.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I don't like the repetitive thing.
Oh,
like,
I hate it.
I'm tired of that.
I hate it.
That's like back in the day when Funk Flex like used to spin the record and listen to like over and over.
I'm out.
Like I'm done with that.
I'm
like
out.
that. That's
Don't do that again, please. Cut that. If I'm cutting his album again, if I'm doing a recut, I'm cutting it down to 12.
I mean, that's the style. Everybody's doing it, but
I hate it.
That's one thing that I can't retain. All right. So what do you give it?
80.
80.5.
80.5. Can't do points. I asked for 1 to 100,
0.5.
and now I'm adding decimals.
Now you're 85.
I'm never certain. No, 80.
80.
Yeah.
All right. Donda.